in going into the workplace. Do you want a job? Any job? Do you want to build a career? You know the kid that knows from the time they're 7 years old that they want to be a pediatrician? Sometimes I envy that person because they go all the way through in search of their goal. And other times I think, well, they never had a chance to experience, maybe working at McDonald's or working as a clerk in the telephone company as I did years ago. And it's also important to have an awareness of who you are in relation to the work world, in relation to a job or a career, and what are the short-term and the long-term goals. And maybe it's to bounce around. Maybe it's to work a few years in a company, then to be able to get a grounding in something that will allow you to move into entrepreneurial pursuits, open up your own company. But if you can start to think about that now and build that consciousness rather than, let me just check Craigslist and see what's there tomorrow if I can pick up a gig for the weekend, it's probably a better way of looking at everything, and it will serve you better both in the short term and in the long term, because now you're looking at it in a completely different way from just this task-oriented, I have to have a job, I have to have a paycheck, I have to pay my student loans, I have to pay my grandchild's student loans, frankly. And as part of the career consciousness, it's very, very important to know what you want, whether it's in a job or a career, and equally what you don't want. When I work with clients, I will frequently say, well, you've called me, what is it that you're looking to do? Well, you see, that's the thing. Well, what is it that you want? Well, you see, I'm not really sure. Okay, then, let's start with what you don't want. Even if it's just in a job, same company, different company, job change. Do you want to travel 70% of the time? Oh no. Do you want to have to cancel every one of your doctor's appointments or children's after-school activities because you have to do a last-minute presentation? I don't want to do that either. Do you want to work in profit or not for profit? I'm open to all of the above. Do you want to commute 2 hours? Do you want to be able to drive your car? What's on the table and off the table for you? That's really, really important to be able to define. And seeing the work world the way that it is today versus the way that it was back in the day is also important. I long for the day that people know they're going to work at a company for 30 years, get the watch, get the luncheon, get the pension. That's just not the way of the world today. And the more that you spend time hoping it will go back